Hello, thank you so much for the introduction, and it's been a pleasure joining this session for with amazing people around, get exchanging ideas, etc. So in this session, I'll be looking into, or rather, I'll be trying to explain how to build accuracy of our data-driven lending and collections. Uh, so before I start, I just want to give you the Indian loan growth story. Okay, so it has been a turbulent times for India in the recent times post-COVID. So India is one of the most amazing geographies when it comes to credit. So as of now, India has one of the lowest credit penetration rate compared to similar geographies across the world. Okay, which implies that India has a high potential for credit growth. The rise in affluent middle class and obviously the growth in the rural economical structurally is changing consumer spending patterns and is driving the Indian consumption story. So equipped with the latest technologies, the young workforce, and with the objective of Atmanirbhar Bharat, Indian financial industry is evolving at an unprecedented rate, with demand for credit in the country seen to grow consistently across the next few years. So looking at this point of view, the key success factors for any NBFC would be to generate data-driven decisions on credit worthiness of potential customers, especially post-COVID scenarios where the delinquencies or the collection efforts are expected to go up significantly. Looking at the challenges, NBFCs have twofold challenges. The first challenge is to gather information across different platforms or data sources about customers, their behaviors, and then you have to mine the information accurately to derive decisions across their credit lifecycle. This can be done using the best-in-class machine learning and artificial intelligence capabilities, which currently has a pretty low, traction in the market. But as the story grows, we will see more AI ML being adopted by a lot of these, tech-driven NBFCs. So in the next 10 minutes or so, I will cover what are the key aspects of data-driven profitable lending in NBFCs. Okay, so according to me, some of the key aspects which I feel might drive profitable lending in NBFCs would be to empower decisions and seamless workflow via a platform which is entirely powered by AI and ML capabilities, right? And then it would be more to do with how do you improve your productivity, quality, and profitable lending decisions using and implementing various automation capabilities, which can improve your quality and productivity simultaneously. The third would be the most important, according to me, would be to improve the intelligence of these tools or these platforms, which can be done by incorporating advanced analytics across the entire lending cycle. And since we are living in a post-COVID era, the collections is something which would be very crucial for any NBFCs to get back their money, which is due to them. So collection strategies, how do you improve your collection strategies using the power of ML and AI capabilities is something which will be of paramount importance to the lending customers. So how do you empower the NBFCs? Well, we can always empower the NBFCs with robust platforms which are embedded with state-of-the-art AI and ML capabilities. Well, way back during the 2018-19, every business aspired for AI. But as we came to 2020 and 21, AI became a key recipe for some of the selected business rollouts, right? And going forward, believe me, most aspects of lending business will have AI throughout. This will be a huge cultural shift and at the scale of, and it will be around in the industry scale. So enterprise AI in 2020 will be replaced by everyday AI in 2022 and years going forward, with organizations empowering their business specialists with out-of-the-box analytical powered solutions. The second one would be a transparent and automated data-driven credit decisions. Now, in this aspect, as the business are getting complex and diverse, the requirement of regulatory compliance of decisions becomes a key success parameter for any lender, right? So transparency and automated credit decisions would be of top priority for NBFCs. And this is also a mandatory requirement as per the Indian, RBI. So the Reserve Bank of India has made it mandatory for all the lenders across the country to have more transparency around their credit decision building cycle, right? Going forward, these things can be done only if we have the latest cloud native microservices based analytical platforms, right? So it would be very important for NBFCs to procure credible, comprehensive, and powerful analytical platforms, preferably GUI enabled, with credit scoring and seamless scorecard building capabilities, along with automatic generation of free, error-free model scorecards. Okay. Now, when we are leveraging the latest cloud-native microservices, now these would be completely portable and they would be completely agnostic, secure across multiple hyperscalers with tight data governance with across all their data sources and data lending platforms. And this would be the game changer for any tech-driven lending organization, as per my knowledge, right? These ML capabilities would also have the capabilities of continuous improvement and continuous deployment, which will be desired by any lender for improving their solutions and offerings to the end customers, right? And as I said, the RBI has made decision-making completely transparent. So to improve the interpretability of machine learning and complex models, we need to have capabilities like an explainable AI, which can actually explain the entire black box approach of modeling capabilities and complex models within your modeling ecosystem, right? So going forward, so how do you improve your process-driven profitable lending decisions? Well, the best way to do is to go with a low-code, no-code capability, which actually improves your productivity and at the same time helps you go into a more of an automation journey, which will have higher productivity and quality aspects of reaching a market in quick time. So your time to market would be significantly reduced as you improve your automations and as you improve your automations across data management, analytics, and deployment, right? So the best way to go around is to have the best-in-class open source technologies, the best libraries available in open source, embracing and integrating with the commercially available machine learning and AI platforms, and coming out with an elaborate solution which can be a game changer for any customer, right? Now, when we are incorporating analytics, the analytics would be done across the entire landscape or the entire credit life cycles, starting from acquisition to growth and nurture phase of the credit, along till the end, where we retain the customers till collections and recoveries. So all the analytics which goes across the entire landscape of credit life cycle has to be managed by the end-to-end platform across risk, fraud, portfolio analytics, marketing analytics, customer analytics, and obviously self-service data preparation, which again is a key aspect of improving your decisions to your end customers, right? So that is exactly what the entire analytical journey would culminate to. Now, the last one, which I would like to really stress upon, is how do you improve your collections using the power of ML? So collections can be improved by targeting using the best segmentation techniques for targeting the highest risk segments, the best segments for building your own strategy for settlements, for giving offers, or rather to give different type of operational constraints, like when to call a customer. Should I give him an email? Should I send him an SMS? Should I be calling him on alternate days, or should I be calling him every day? You need to make sure that your profit and loss is maintained while doing that, because I cannot take up a collection effort where the effort for collection exceeds the actual balance which is due for me. So all those profit loss optimization of collection operations need to be done using the different type of capabilities which are available in the AI/ML space. Now, while doing all these things, we have to really make sure that we give utmost importance to customer experience and really don't target customers and make them irate, right? So there should be different ways of approaching customers using the best-in-class AI chatbots, etc., where we can directly, virtually help the customers make their own payments or help them settle their dues, right? And obviously, automation is on low priority interactions should be completely done. So any low priority interactions needs to be automated and made in such a manner that we don't put too many efforts across those areas. And finally, to achieve all these things, what is the modern analytics architecture? The modern analytics architecture would be a mix of data ops, which is taken care by the data engineering teams, where they ingest the data from disparate data sources, do data pre-processing, do a lot of data engineering steps, transformation steps, followed by improving your model using feature engineering, model development, model training, and obviously, at last, at the end, after validation, you need to make sure that you monetize your models using ML ops. So all those end-to-end seamless transfer of data from data ops to ML ops is something of paramount importance and should be enterprise level. And these things across the teams will make your entire engagement really, really powerful. Now, where does Altair help and what does Altair do? Now, Altair is a 30-year-old NASDAQ listed leading technology-driven organization with over 11,000 customers globally across various business lines like automotive engineering, aerospace, financial services, energy, high-tech, earth science, government and defense, etc. And we offer more than 250 plus software offerings under a single licensing window, right? And since we are a 30-year-old company, we have our experience across globally across multiple different type of financial services, be it the banks, the insurance companies, or for that matter, trading companies across the world. And we are actually situated currently in India, in Bangalore, and we do have our expertise across different lines of business, including financial service. Thank you so much.